Hey, do you want to know what it takes to build a $10 million e-commerce brand or to launch a new $1 million product on Amazon or Shopify in 2022? We're going to be looking at doing just that in this series. Hey, this is Nate with Amazing Freedom. We own a portfolio of brands that does just around $15 million a year. And in this series, I want to share with you the journey that we've been taking to try to get to $10 million with our largest brand and to launch a brand new product line on Amazon that we're looking to get to be a $1 million product line in 2022. Hit the subscribe button below and hit notifications to join me on this journey in the next couple weeks and months ahead. I'm actually going to be opening up what it takes to get to this level. And I'm going to be sharing the details, including the numbers of our progress along the way, as well as the many mistakes I'm sure that we'll make and continue to make. And so hopefully some of the success stories I can share with you as we get to this $10 million and $1 million goal that we're setting for next year. So as we head into 2022, Brand Power Systems under Amazing Freedom is looking to take this largest brand that we have under our portfolio of brands to the $10 million sales mark. Now, I think that we can get there based on our past performance. However, we've also recently come into several major challenges, including one, our largest social media Instagram account getting suspended for a couple weeks recently, which I'll talk more about in a future video and how we got that back. We also recently had a couple main SKUs that recently just declined a lot year over year due to just changes in the environment and seasonality and competitors coming in. And then also the major supply chain issues that every single e-commerce person is dealing with that imports from overseas. So we'll be talking about how that impacted both our margins and just the deliverability and the overall just challenges that come with that. So all those things we'll be covering in more detail as part of this series. But today I want to look at setting up this challenge, what we want to accomplish in 2022, and the major milestones that we want to use to get there. So right now, as I record this, we are about halfway through December 2021. And it's about this time every year that I really try to spend a few weeks thinking about the year coming up, setting the goals and trying to chart a path to what we're really going to do the next year in order to make progress on the brands that we're working on. And this year, like I typically try to, I'm setting 4 major milestones to kind of coincide with the 4 quarters of the year. We usually set those as themes with our team internally, and we use that to keep us on track every 90 days or so to hit some of these major goals. So for next year, our first milestone that we are setting that we probably won't achieve until later in the year, but that we're really going to focus on right away is going to be introducing this new product line that we're currently getting ready to launch and try to get that to the $1 million sales mark. So if you want to see what it takes to launch a new brand in 2022 on Amazon and Shopify, we're going to do both. And you want to see what that takes to get to the $1 million sales mark, which we're crossing our fingers we're going to get to, high hopes. And I'll talk about why. That's going to be one of our milestones. And that's something I'm going to be talking about in future episodes of this series. A second major milestone of ours is expanding into Europe. So currently right now we are almost all in the US and just a little bit of Canada. So primarily we're just in Amazon US. However, we also have a couple other sales channels. We sell about 10% month to month on Shopify, although that fluctuates. And then we're also in Walmart and Home Depot and a couple other smaller channels and some wholesale distribution relationships. But those by far make the minority of our sales. Most of our sales come from Amazon. And with the addition of Amazon Europe, based on other people, other friends that we have and other people that sell on Amazon in our products that we sell, we feel like that we should be able to get to roughly the 20 to 30% of total revenue from Amazon Europe within the next 2 years if we can successfully launch there. A third major milestone that we're looking to get to in order to hit our $10 million sales goal of 2022 is to get to 50,000 Instagram followers. So currently with our account, we have just around the 10,000 Instagram follower mark, which has been very important for some of our off Amazon growth. I talked about recently we had a challenge with that, but we still think that that's going to be a major growth opportunity for us as we head into this next year. And then number 4, another major goal of next year is to get our Shopify sales to consistently be 15% of our total revenue. We actually were at one point last year, but again, some of the challenges we ran into this last year were the iOS changes when it came to advertising with Facebook and Google Ads. Those hurt as far as really getting the consistency that we were seeing with our ROAS previously. So as we head into next year, we're looking to introduce some more classic D2C style off Amazon sales strategies that we're hoping are going to get Shopify back to that 15% average monthly revenue mark. So I wanted to go over a couple of the things that we think are going to be really important as we try to launch this new $1 million product line and get the brand to be a 8-figure brand in 2022. So one of the things that we're really trying to be aggressive on is adding horizontal and vertical products to our current mix. So if you currently sell on Amazon, have a successful product, my recommendation would be not to try to add in a bunch of random products. Like I see some people just bring in products from all different categories and randomly to see what's going to work, what's not going to work. That can be a successful strategy when you don't already have a good product. But if you found a winner, my recommendation would be to try to build around that success with your brand and try to add horizontal and vertical products. So since this is an established brand, we're going to be looking to bring in this new product line that is already a complementary product to our existing product. So I see a lot of people who, once they have a successful product, just bring in completely random different products. And that would not be my recommendation typically. I would recommend that you really try to leverage the existing power customers and lists that you hopefully have of your existing product before you look to expand to completely random different brands or products. So with our existing brand, I'm looking to bring in horizontal and vertical products that complement what we're already selling. And what that means is with horizontal products, I like to think of it like Coca-Cola. You have Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, Vanilla Coke, Cherry Coke, right? These are horizontal products that basically what in Amazon terms we think of as variations. So these might be size, color, smell, taste variations to existing products that you have. And that's typically a very good way to start by expanding what's already working for you. And then when it comes to vertical products, I think of those as products within the same type of customer base, maybe the same category, but that complements your existing product and typically is going to be on its own listing. But in this case of this new product line that we're introducing and aiming to get to be a $1 million product line next year, it's actually a product that gets used with some of our best-selling products now. So what's our $1 million product line goal and how do we plan to get there? So in order to hit our overall brand goal of getting to 10 million, we really felt like we needed to bring in another product. The reason being that our existing product markets are kind of tapped out. When you look at the existing markets for what already selling well for us, we're currently the number one seller in our space and doing really well there. And there's only so much market space that we feel like we can take over the next year to really expand. And so while we'll be doing everything we can to grow our existing presence, we really feel like we needed to add in this new $1 million product line in order to hit that overall 10 million mark. So like I said, we're going after a product line that already complements our existing best-selling products. That way our existing customers hopefully will be interested in it. And the way we actually found this product line was by looking through Amazon and seeing the frequently bought together section of some of the products. And we noticed that one of our best-selling products was the frequently bought together product with these other existing listings on Amazon. So we didn't invent this product brand new. We're taking an idea that we already see has the data supporting that it's a good product on Amazon. And we're going to bring in our own private labeled version of this. And we're just now getting ready to launch it. So when it comes to the data of this existing product, we actually analyzed the market and there was a couple key things that we looked for that we always like to see whenever we're bringing in a new product on Amazon or Shopify. So when it came to this specific product line that we're looking to introduce, we're really excited about the Amazon opportunity for a few reasons. So most of the competitors on Amazon actually don't seem to have a very strong Amazon presence. Most of their presence seems to be focused off Amazon, which for me is a good sign for me that they're not as engaged on Amazon. Number two, the average listing quality of the existing listings isn't that great. The images are so-so. Some of them only have 1 or 2 images, and the copy is just very average typically. And so this is something you hear a lot of people recommend. Look for product niches with low listing quality scores, some software call it. And in this case, the niche does seem to, on average, have a low listing quality score. So the price point of the competitors in this niche is very appealing to us. We like to look for higher price point products. And on average, the price point is around $50 and up here, some more for some of the variations. And that's a really good sign for us. When it comes to the keyword competition here, thankfully, there doesn't seem to be 1 or 2 products that are dominating super heavily with the Amazon keyword SEO, which is a good sign. You can actually see some of the supporting numbers here that show on average what the competition is looking like, some of the ASINs here. And then when it comes to the keywords, there are some branded searches. So people are actually coming in and searching specifically for some of the competitors' brand name. But again, that shows me that the actual Amazon SEO itself isn't super competitive. It's a lot of off Amazon marketing that's going on and some just traditional kind of long traditional sales forms that are going on with these brands, and people are coming and searching for those branded keywords on Amazon. So another good sign is that most top competitors have a low on average number of reviews. There's none of the competitors having over 1,000 reviews. On average, they all have a couple hundred or less, which is typically a good sign for us. And then lastly, something that we always look at is there enough customer demand for this product? And in this case, you can see here the average monthly revenue. Now, one thing I will point out is that this is December right now, which for this particular product line is the off season. So the average monthly revenue here is still looking pretty good overall. However, we expect that in the summertime, this will actually go up and the average monthly revenue will be about double this for these competitors that we're looking at. And that should be enough for us in that case in order to satisfy that $1 million mark that we're looking to get with the entire product line. We're going to come in with just 1 product to start and hope to expand that to about 5 products is the goal throughout the year. So if you actually take a look at this table that you can see here, the table above shows the important details we look at when studying the market and the competition. So if you check this out, you'll see one of the first sections we look at is the estimated monthly revenue. And you can see here that these are the top relevant ASINs. We've pulled this using Helium 10. And with the highest estimated monthly revenue as of December 2021, we see ranges of $1,200 on the low end to $33,000. Now, one thing to point out here is the monthly estimated sales trends that we can now pull up and see here. And so on these sales trends, we can see that actually the winter months are the slowest time period for this specific product. So we actually expect this product sales to double, even triple when it comes from about April through September timeframe. And so while right now, this estimated monthly sales probably wouldn't hit our needs to get to $1 million product line, if you consider the entire year life cycle of the product and the fact that we're looking to introduce anywhere from 3 to 5 products in this product line total next year, we are confident that between all those factors, we'll be able to get to that $1 million product line mark with this product. So as I mentioned before, this is a product that we're actually in the process of getting ready to launch right now. When it came to the product design and branding, we actually spent a lot of time on this specific one because it's going to be a brand new product line. And we're actually creating a sub-brand for this product line. So we'll have our overall parent company. We're still going to list it on Amazon under our parent company brand, but then we're going to have a product line logo sub-branding to it to kind of differentiate the niche and really stand out to our customers for what this product line means. And so we spent a lot of time on that branding. We spent a good 2 weeks getting our branding together, the product coloring and label and packaging and design, all that we really wanted to make sure was going to be done well, because we knew that we were going to hopefully launch future products under this line that were all going to follow similar branding. When it comes to D2C products in 2022, the branding and the look and the feel and the emotions that you invoke with everything with your product really is becoming more and more important as people are looking for those products that are designed specifically for them. So one little thing to point out here is that when it comes to product design and packaging and label and any of those types of things, what we do personally is we have a team of anywhere from 20 to 25 people on staff typically. And during our all teams calls that we do every Friday, we like to bring these types of things to the team and actually vote on it together. So in the past, I've used services like PickFu, and there's other ones out there that will basically help you get customer feedback on what people feel like is better design or image, your main image, something like that. We actually use our team internally to try to get more rapid feedback and weed out some of the bad, initial examples that might be there. And so while I'll still use another service at times, maybe if it's an important main image decision or something, our team has proven pretty good at helping to pick out good main packaging or images from the bad one. Another really important thing to look at, of course, is the margins of the products that you're looking at. And thankfully, I'm super excited about this product line because the margins look really, really good. We can actually see a picture here that shows some of the estimates that we're looking at, which is pretty crazy. I wish all my anticipated products had this kind of margins. And so we've been working with this manufacturer that's going to be making this product for a little while now. We were able to negotiate down based on the current market and our needs, what we need to get to. And it's looking really promising so far. So when it comes to our pricing, our initial strategy is going to be to come in at about a 10% on average lower price than what's currently selling on Amazon. Eventually, we'd like to get up to the average selling price of what's currently on there, if not even a little more, to be a premium player in the market. But we know when it comes to Amazon and the honeymoon period and when you're first launching, getting a new product there, coming in at the lower price is just typically going to be the best move to help get you that ranking juice that you need to get started. So we're planning to come in lower. That'll reduce our margin a little bit, but again, the margin is so healthy that we definitely have room for that to start. So one thing that's different about this product than most of the products that we've launched in the past is that we're actually going to put just as much focus off Amazon as on Amazon. So typically we're an Amazon first brand, but due to just some of the challenges on Amazon lately, some of the things like the algorithms just seem a little wonky, rising PPC costs, and then even some of the TOS stuff that Amazon came out in 2021 really kind of putting the hammer down when it came to rebates and incentives that have been there, but they really crystallized what that meant. We're going to be focusing just as much off Amazon with our Shopify and our influencers and affiliate strategies that I'll talk more about in future series and really dive into what all the specifics that we're planning to do there. But we do want to really build this brand just as much on our own website as Amazon. So I wanted to briefly break down our $1 million new product launch strategy to try to get to that $1 million goal. I'll go over this in more detail in a future episode, but to just hit the quick bullet points, this is what we're planning to do to launch on and off Amazon. So on Amazon, our strategy is going to be number one, to come in at that lower price point of about 10% less, like I mentioned before. Number two, to try to hit super aggressively with our Amazon PPC. We typically always do this, but we're going to be just as aggressive as we can be with this new product line, especially because the margins support it. And as we head into 2022 and the competition, what it is right now in this niche, not being super aggressive on Amazon, we feel like we're going to be able to dominate when it comes to PPC. So number three, one benefit that this brand is already existing is that we're going to be able to send emails to our existing customer list and give them a discount code or promote this new product niche. So that's going to be important to try to launch some of the traffic to Amazon. And then number four, we're looking to develop a content play. So this is going to be an additional benefit that the customer would get when they buy this product. It's going to be a content play that they need to go to our website in order to take advantage of. And we consider this as part of our acquisition flow of getting customers from Amazon and then converting them to be our Shopify marketing email list customers through our acquisition flow. And then when it comes to Shopify, we have kind of your typical classic D2C approaches. We'll be running ads and we'll be trying to create lead generation items that are going to drive customers to this product. But one thing that we're really focusing on here that we haven't done so much in the past is our affiliate strategy. So because the margins are so high, we're actually planning to share a decent amount of those margins with affiliates. And the way we've gotten those affiliates is through social media channels. And I'll talk about that more in future episodes, how to get affiliates, how to get influencers, how to grow your social channels. That's been really important for this brand. And now we have this kind of army of affiliates that we're going to be sending some free products to initially to get their feedback, not even on Amazon, just their literal feedback on the product and to see what they think about it, if they're willing to share it with their audience. And then we're going to give them a good affiliate that's going to incentivize them to share this product. And hopefully we're going to create our own mini army of affiliates that are going to be aggressive in promoting this product and helping to get us to our $1 million sales goal in 2022. Fingers crossed. And then of course, we're also gonna be leveraging our 10,000 plus Instagram followers to promote this product and try to sell it through some of our social channels. So all those ways are gonna be important as we launch on Amazon and then Shopify. So that's a brief overview of what we're looking to do in 2022 to get to the $10 million sales mark with this brand, and then to launch a brand new product line to the $1 million sales mark. It's not going to be easy. We've already had more challenges in 2021 than we were anticipating, and I'm sure we'll have more in 2022. But that's why I want to invite you along with us, because as an Amazon or an e-commerce Shopify seller, you're always going to run into unexpected challenges. And I really, over the past 8 years, have learned that the more people you can connect with, network, and learn from, the easier the journey gets. So if you're looking to create your first or maybe your next 7-figure product, or if you're looking to get to that 8-figure e-commerce mark, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below asking what you want to see in a future episode on how we've been able to get near this 8-figure mark and several brands to the 7-figure mark. If there's something specifically that you want to see in the future, let me know below. Again, my name is Nate with Amazing Freedom. There's a lot of people doing e-commerce wrong. I don't want you to be one of them. I want you to be successful. Join us in the future to see our progress.